I almost didn't make that turn. I was like, just my hand was gimped. How's it going, everybody? Nick Daniels here, aka 26-year-old, still looks like he's 10, coming at you live with another little rant video here. So I'm gonna do a couple in pre-production, and then I'll be able to just post them online as I'm up in the city. So you actually might be seeing this at a later point, which you probably will. You'll probably be seeing this while I'm actually living in Halifax, which is still next week. But I figure we'll do a couple now, get them out of the way. But something I actually want to talk about. So Instagram's got this new feature I've seen. Now I don't really use Instagram a whole lot. I don't really care. I just use it to get likes because that's, you know, it makes my day better. But man, there's this new thing, right? So let's say someone posts like Katy Perry posts some shit on Instagram. I don't even know if she's got Instagram. Let's just say she does, and she posts on it, okay? And it's gonna get like, I don't know, a photo of her, like, I don't know, smiling at a camera, like any other human being in the world would do, and it'll get like 100,000 likes, okay? I don't know, let's just say that happened, okay? So what Instagram does, normally it was like, you know, you'd be like 3 people that you follow or something, right? Like it'll actually tell you, like, it's like Facebook, right? Like it'll be like Joe, Tom, and Krista all like this, and then 18 other people, right? The 18 other people typically are people you don't know, right? Like they're just like their friends or something, right? Or friends of friends. But the 3 names specifically are people you know. So that's what Instagram would do in a sense. It'd be like, oh, you know, John, this guy, whoever, they liked it, and 50, like, and then 99,000 other people, right? Because 100,000 liked. Now it's literally like one name that I don't even know if you would know if you follow them or not, and then it just says and others, okay? So like I'm not opposed. I think that's great, and I know why I think that's great. Dude, like you don't even, like, people don't seem to realize, they don't get it. Like it doesn't compute. This is the problem. Like it literally doesn't compute. Because they always just think, right? It's like, oh, no big deal, like whatever, like, you know, I'm just getting some likes. Like I watched this documentary before we get into that, but it ties in really well. This documentary, and it was about Instagram in particular. I think it was anyway. And Buddy was talking, and he's just like, listen, like, he's like, you ever post something on like Instagram, you get like 10 likes, right? And he goes, the next day you're trying to beat that. You ever notice that? He's like, you're trying to get more on the next one. Like your next post, you're aiming for 15, right? And it's funny because I actually thought about it when I had watched this video, and I was like, you know what, like, Buddy's got a point. Like, and like, not even joking, like there's a literal point there. Like I've done that, you know, and you know, and in my own defense, you know, this was years ago, right? Like when I literally first started Instagram and didn't know what the fuck I was doing, or with social media in general, which obviously I'm still learning. Yeah, like it's just a competition with yourself. And so I look at it that way as well, that, you know, we have such a method of like, okay, you know what, more likes is good, right? More, obviously you have to have likes. That likes is great. And, you know, on the same token, right, that's the problem. It's because then people see that and they're like, oh, I'm not really getting that many. They go on Instagram, they have a look around, right? Like you're just kind of browsing up some channels and or whatever, right? Just you know, it's like, dude, like it's just some chick on like Facebook who's like 17 years old, but you'll have like 2,000 friends on Facebook, right? Like I don't know how they get them all. They just keep adding people add them. I guess. I was like, I have like 100, and half of them I'm not even like talking to, right? I've just spoke to them before in my life. But yeah, that's like the whole point, because then they'll have like these 2,000 friends, and you're like, oh shit. And you know what's really funny? What happens is all of a sudden they're getting like 800, 900 likes a photo. Dude, I post like a photo on Facebook, it gets like 10, you know? And it's just because I've just got a very limited number of people. I don't post very often. But it's also because, again, A, it's a chick, right? They've got so many friends, like that's kind of how it goes. And like I said, it starts this competition, right? And that's the problem. It's because then some guys on there, some girls on there, doesn't matter. And, you know, it affects other people differently, right? Some people just don't give a fuck. I mean, I think that's the majority. But some people literally see that and they're like, oh man, like, I'm getting like no likes. This person's getting like 800, right? Like, and they get like literally depressed. I think that's what it's all about. I mean, sure, they have like literally a specific reason. Like Instagram actually probably does have like patch notes, and they're like, here's why we did this. But that's kind of what I'm gathering in my own thoughts. Is like, I just feel like that's kind of the idea, right? Don't want people feeling bad about their own pages, so they're kind of like, okay, well, you know what we'll do? We'll try to off balance it. Is that Jess? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Tell me what you think. Peace.